Hey, this is JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617, 419-531-6097. JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com, and you can find the Facebook link in the description below. This is Monday, August 1st, 2022. Look at that. Picked up some Archies on last Saturday. So that's what this video is going to be about. Going to be showing some of the Archies, not a lot of the Archies. Going to be showing a few of the Archies. Not going to go through every single Archie. I'm just checking this out because this is when they were doing their superhero, trying to compete with Marvel and DC with their own superheroes. These are actually pretty good. They're pretty cool comics. I'm gonna be looking for stuff like that there. This might be bagged up. It'd be very cheap. A lot of these are gonna be going into the $2 pile. And $2 is going to be about the cheapest that they're going to be, because I consider what I paid for these. Now, you can get them cheaper, got to buy a little bit higher quantity. But here's some of the other stuff that we have. We've got some Betty and Veronica Summer Fun. We're going to look at these covers just because they're fun covers here. And Veronica and Betty, they're always just can't get enough of that Archie. Right there, look at him. Trying to they're trying to grab him, and they're trying to grab him so much it looks like Betty's bikini bottom is about ready to come off. Archie's going to have to beat off two guys to save her. There's that one there, and then we've got a few of the Christmas spectaculars, and I'm surprised there wasn't something. Well, yeah, I guess it is that Archie's wrapped up, and she wants Betty's wrapped up and wants Archie to unwrap her. There's another Summer Fun. So I guess that needs to go with. There's a Spectacular. There's another Spectacular. Another Summer Fun. Stub Toe. Archie has to give her mouth to mouth. You know, why take bad chances? That Wilkin Boy. There's a whole stack of these as well. This was a spinoff from I think Josie and the Pussycats, which of course is a spinoff from Archie. He's always trying to get with the girl next door. He's hot for her, but the father, he's hot for wanting to punch him out. That's what he wanted to do to that kid. There he is again. He wants to do that boy some bodily harm. But everything's Archie. Got a lot of those. Again, a lot of great Archie comics. The World of Jughead. I'm going to be going, like I said, going through some of these. Some of these are going to be some value, some not quite so much. We've got the regular Archie comic series itself. Looks like these need to be put in order. And these are not in order, so I'm going to have to go through and put these completely in order. A lot of great bikini covers. And just the artists just coming up with these fashions for their look. Inflation soars. This is from brand new from 2022. Here, Archie's going to take himself an eye test. There he's all musical. They're at the beach once more. Again, some of these are pretty well beat up, so they're going to be going into the $2, some of those ones that are really beat up are going to be eligible for the dollars. But there didn't seem to be too many covers in here that were too outrageous. I had a customer here over the early summer that I like to see them come back in here because they're just huge fans. This one here, I think this is the first issue that Sabrina is part of the TV's Laugh Out, and then the first time they added that. So that one's going to be bagged up. That's like a $10 book. And I think all these Sabrina ones are a little bit more pricier. She's trying to do her best Jane Mansfield there. There's Big Edith trying going after Reggie. She's tired of going after Jughead. And again, the fashions that they gave. Those girls wore some interesting outfits. Here they're wearing different color socks long before it became fashionable here in the last, couple of years. See, somebody probably went back and looked at these old Archies and pilfered them. They're at the Liberty Bell. I don't think the Liberty Bell is just sitting out there for people just to drive up and check out. I think there's a little bit more security around the Liberty Bell than that. Archie at Riverdale. You've got Little Jinx. More of a kids comic, but still part of the whole Archie series. The World of Archie. Again, Veronica and Betty. Hard to believe that they were high school girls. Little Archie. Got these when they were, of course, they were always friends, and Betty and Veronica always were fighting over Betty and Veronica. And Mr. Weatherby and Miss Grundy went from grade school and followed those kids all the way up to high school. And also Little Sabrina, so this is probably worth a little bit more because of that. Reggie's Wise Guy Jokes, full of one-liners and just gags. The amazing thing about the Archie comics, like the Harvey comics, each month they had to come up. Each month they came up with all these gags, these sight gags and other gags on the covers and on the insides as well. Archie's Christmas Stockings. Themes for everything. Archie Annual. And Riverdale was a place to be, right? How are the marks? Right on. The girls all kissing them up and everything. They can't get enough of Archie. There's a Betty and Veronica number 100. They had started that series over many times. Here we got some Sabrina's. Got Sabrina's number, the Teenage Witch number 2. You got her a nice broom with handlebars. Got Archie and Me's. Lots of Archie and Me's. There's a Life with Archie. I saw it in there. Yes. It doesn't belong there. These were put in order, except that is not the right comic. So somebody that was putting these in order missed that one. So no worries. I'll micromanage it. Got to do a lot of that over the years. Betty and Me was Super Teen. A couple of Super Teen issues. Betty and Me. Archie's in class by himself. Yes, Archie, you're rubbing me the right way. What's that supposed to mean? Archie's rubbing her the right way. So I guess there is some of these covers that, and look what they do. They're highlighting that. They know exactly what that means. Archie, how do you like my split? It's even better than the ones Pop Tate makes. Betty is always happy to spend time with Archie because Archie was always chasing the rich girl. Getting life with Archie's. Isn't that so correct? That one side calling the other side out when they're doing the same thing. Good Jughead, not wearing any shoes. Put on shoes, you old dirty hippie, right? And then the guys are upset because there's a angel. He's not even Big Moose is able to clip his wings. A big He-Man comes in, takes the girls away from them. The Last Kiss. Archie hits a girl and kills her. You never hear about that. We've got Archie's girls, Betty and Veronica. Again, some of these are pretty badly damaged. Betty is tackling Archie, but she won't let go. But Betty is making points. They want a ball with 6 holes. Yahoo! What could be better than a perfect frame? 2 perfect frames. Oh, you Archie. You Archie, you. There's waiting for the postman. They just found out that Ringo got married because that's who. So that's supposed to be Jingo. It's Ringo. Campbell Soup. There's their mod outfits. Bikinis. Betty's outfit is a little revealing, I guess you could say, if you know what to look for. There's more of their crazy 60s outfits. Archie's playing it right. He's wearing both ties. Down with Pollution. Tie-dye and everything. There's their wishbone. Betty's painting Archie's jalopy. Those are pop tops. That's fun comics here. More hot pants.
Oh, I mean, just walk wherever you want. There's statues, there's comics, there's all kinds of shit, toys.
How you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Any questions or anything? I'll be with you in just a few minutes, sir.
Alright, thank you.
We've got Pep. We've got Laugh. We've got Archie's joke book. There was a Jughead's joke books. So Reggie had one, Archie had one, Jughead had one. Everybody gets a joke book. Okay, we've got a bunch of laughs there. These are from, I believe, the early 60s. Some fun comics. And I see these laughs are not in order either. If they are, $2.97 certainly comes way after $2.01. Yes. I have to go back and double check these. Oh, it's a dress rehearsal. Poor Moose. But Joe, don't you say anything to Moose, because he'll smack you in the middle of next year. Reggie, what would you like to see you this Saturday? I'm surprised you don't see Archie or Jughead or somebody looking up there. But they've got their little night gown outfits on and everything. Again, high school girls. Must be something in the water in Riverdale. What's the dangerous? What is the hobby of body cutting dangerous? Only if you do it with Moose's girlfriend. There's some of these jokes that they'll reuse. You look through enough of them, you can see enough where they just changed one thing here, one thing there. I was hoping the Creature of the Black Lagoon one would be in here, but it's not in any of these issues. Take a look at these Peps real quick. There's an issue of Pep there. Archie's always broke. Always trying to figure out how he's going to pay for the dates. And it's crazy that Veronica, you can understand her having lots of different outfits being rich, but Betty, man, she's got lots of hot outfits too. How did she get them? Maybe she made them herself. But Betty was very, she was like Archie, wasn't well off, but Betty was always fixing cars and making stuff. That's what she probably ended up doing. Again, these Peps. Just take a quick look through these. Look, all the girls are wearing long skirts and all the boys have long faces. Those skirts look pretty nice. We judge the contestants by their figures. Betty and Veronica wins. Their figures are 100%. There she's got a long skirt again. Look at Archie. His jalopy must be broken down. Got some of the religious Archie comics right there. Archie the Madhouse Annual. Archie's Madhouse. Madhouse Glads. Got Josie and the Josie. This before it was Josie and the Pussycats, just Josie. By issue 48, and the Pussycats. There's Melanie. I think they try to change them into, at this point, kind of like the Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, without the dog, without Scooby. So they had mysteries and they're doing different things like that. Reggie and Me, he had his own book as well. Always driving nice cars. Reggie came from a little, not as well off as Veronica, but semi well off. Jughead's trying to get a mustache so he can go get some of the some liquor. Heard it was meat flavored. Reggie's always one-upping Archie. We're trying to. Jughead's brand new jokes. Inflation is a drag. Careful, gang, there's a big hole around here. What are they referring to? Archie Pals and Gals. I'm going to pause quickly. Got some Archie Pals and Gals. Again, that's seen better days. Got some hot rods in there. Moose is chasing Reggie because he probably said hi to Midge, his girlfriend. God, look at that. And just look at the colors on these things. Just those reds, those blues, the yellows, the greens. Just this, the colors are just amazing on these books. This is the came after probably the Bobby Riggs and match with Billie Jean King. Of course, Veronica, I'm sure, beat Reggie because he's just too cocky. The girl's getting burned, so they can be the toast of town. Hope he was wearing his cup. Okay, look at this yellow. This sort of this purple. No topless bathing. No surfing, frisbees, ball playing, littering, picnicking, disrobing, barbecuing, pets, dancing, topless bathing, fighting. The boys are upset because, see, Reggie, Jug's topless bathing. Girls should do the same. That purple. Look at that. The green and that red and that yellow. And then you get the red, the yellow, and green. Made these books stand out. They stand out on the stands. Then finally, we've got some of the Archie's joke books to look at. Dating the expensive date, dating the cheap date. Neither of them look happy. Veronica looks more disappointed than Archie. There's Archie with all the girls that he's going to be dating, or that he needs dedications to. Looks like there's Dilton. Wonder if that's a very early appearance. I'm sure. Drag races. There's Pop Tate. You got this professor. He makes his rounds in several of these comics. I think Miss Grundy is hip. Got her headband. Got the graffiti. You're always putting people down, and then you see that he's talking about how he's the tops. I got friends that do that too. There it is, inflation. You could change this from to $2022, $2019. This is why you shouldn't feed the bears. At least he's got all of his fingers. And there, Reggie is once again putting it on Archie. you could always tell when it was winter time. There was winter themed, summer, of course, bikini themed, or spring also. It's pretty funny. Smiley face to not a smiley face. I got some liquor in there. Archie is the Sandman. There's Edith. Poor Moose. I add that column of figures 10 times. That's good, Moose. Here are my 10 answers. What's so funny, Moose? That joke you just told me last week, I just got it. He's like Gru. He's the Prince of Chichester, you know. Miss Grundy, we voted you Teacher of the Year. Congratulations. She says, I knew those grades I gave them out were too high. That's a little hidden joke there. The kids were too high at the time that they voted for her. Archie said to mention his name if I got into trouble. Instead of the usual hour, keep him there for 3 hours. Like Archie got somebody in trouble, or they got in trouble for associating with Archie. Hope you boys are preparing for school. Yes, Dalton, we're studying multiple choice questions. Which one do you choose, Reggie? A, B, or C? What about D? All of the above. But if you do like Archie comics, now is the time to come in and get them. Like I said, there's a lot that are going to be going in the cheap boxes. Some will be getting bagged up. And if you're buying a large quantity, I'd say, I don't know. I have to think about what large quantity. Depends on the condition of the books. They'll be a little bit cheaper. But certainly, this is a big haul of Archies I've got. And again, I wish that they were in better condition. I wish that there would have been some really cool keys in there. I think that Sabrina might be the most valuable one. This might be a $10 comic, maybe a $20 comic. I think it's a $100 plus comic if it was in mint condition. But that is a far cry from mint. But other than that, hope everybody has a very good rest of your August 1st. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, and share. And just remember, Betty loves Archie rubbing her the right way. Thanks.